Good evening, everybody. How you doing? Welcome to another stream of Comics Asylum Live with Jay and Steve. It's been a bit of a minute since we've seen everybody due to me having to travel and take care of some personal business. But Jay, how you doing?
You know what, brother? It is what it is, man. First of all, welcome back, because I know that you've been dealing with lots, big film shoots and all that kind of stuff, and
Yes.
great stuff. But no, it's been a minute, as you said, and it's great to be back. A lot of great things to talk about tonight.
Definitely.
Lots of crazy things to talk about tonight. But other than that, how was your what shall we call it? We're not Americans, so how was your Black Friday, Cyber Monday week? How did that shape up?
I spent it on set. I was I was nowhere near a computer. Not able to spend any money. Didn't take advantage of any of those things. Had some long days on set. We're kicking off a new movie, and so we got into filming. Had a great time, and we'll be continuing. We're taking a little bit of a break, but we got the shots that we needed, and we're getting ready to go back into it. And while that was happening, I was actually at a almost like a creator fest up at Wayside, and they had a couple of creators who were there alongside with us, and we spent Sunday up there. And that's a comic book store, a fantastic comic book store up in Newmarket, Ontario. Omar was a fantastic host, and we were able to meet some new Atrium fans and got to hang out with a couple of creators. Doug and Francesco, Francesco, and can't complain. It was a great weekend. Got to take part in my two loves, one being comics, and the other being film. So can't complain. How about yourself?
You know what? It's been a crazy roller coaster. I mean, leading up to Black Friday, there was a whole bunch of releases and some news that dropped. A lot of drama with. I think you and I talked a little bit about the NECA situation, and the if you haven't, we'll talk about it again tonight. I mean,
Absolutely, we can get back into that for sure.
Yeah, 100%. And of course the Joker, diorama, McFarlane, things that are going on. Toys are just as with everything else. Toys are just going nuts, and that's not even talking about Hasbro and their situation right now. It's getting really. Things are just going absolutely off the wall right now. So a lot of things to discuss. It's really kind of crazy.
Yeah, no, for sure. And especially with Black Friday, basically bringing November to an end, and with everyone maybe scrambling for some Christmas ideas. Have you ever been to London?
London, Ontario?
No, across the pond, my man.
Oh, across the pond, my friend. No, I haven't been. I haven't been outside this continent, my friend. Wait a second. No, that's not true. I went home to the Philippines a little while ago. So not like when I was like 12 or something. So, and I was born in a different continent. I was born in a different fucking part of the world. So,
right.
No, 100%. No, I have never been to England. Never been to London. Never been across the pond. No.
Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to show you something. And let's see, because I'm on a new computer, so everyone bear with me. I'm going to show you something, and this will make you want to go to London. So, where are we here? Maybe is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Let me go here, and I'm going to share it. So, if anyone is in the vicinity of London, you got to check this place out.
Yeah. I think someone sent this to me. I don't know if it was you. See, the thing about this place as well, it's a bit like the when you look it up on the location, it sounds like it's in the middle of the ocean somewhere, and it sounds like it's on a barge, because apparently it's where did it say it was the actual location?
It's in. We had a little bit of trouble with the play back there, but it's Battersea Power Station in London.
See,
So
that's what I
basically,
mean.
this is a dedicated Transformers store.
Store. Yeah. But see, when you see something like battery station or power station, it's like it's in the middle. It's in the middle of the ocean. But whenever I hear that, I'm like, wow, is it on an oil rig in the middle of the ocean? Like, where is this place? But it is a beautiful location. They have a lot. They
Yeah.
have a lot of unique things. And this actually, believe it or not, is the second themed Transformers specific store. The first one being in I believe it's Hong Kong, and that one actually has the Transformers arc as its frontage. It's actually embedded into the building. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely bonkers. But this one looks pretty damn cool. Is this a Hasbro? Is this Hasbro? Is it licensed? Like, are there any specific details, or like how exactly does this one run?
That I don't know. This one came across my Instagram feed. I got it from an account, Quadrants, and so this is someone who's on Instagram, and I guess because of all the toy stuff that we do, and just comic books and whatnot, this one came across my feed. So I'm not quite sure, but it is kind of a cool, kind of a completely dedicated store to something as big as a brand as Transformers. I know that if I had that as a kid, I would have lost my mind.
Yeah, 100%. I would lost my mind too. That's what Toys R Us was, right? Toys R Us was where you could go, lose your mind for a little while. But I am curious because MXC London happened just last weekend, and I wonder if this was actually just a pop-up store for that show. Because the reason I say that is because I see a lot of the Transformers One busts, full size characters there, and those are the same characters that were actually at the convention. I know this because they were also at San Diego Comic-Con. So it's interesting. It's interesting the timing of that, and it's interesting to see where that is. But a dedicated store in the middle of London sounds really, really cool. Again, I'm just curious as to whether or not it's actually a full dedicated store all year round, or if it's just going to be a pop-up thing for a few months.
Right, I got you. Yeah, that I'm not certain, because I'm sure.
I lost you, Steve. Are we still live? What's going on?
Yeah, we're still live. Are we good?
Okay, cool. Yeah, yep. We're here. We're here.
Perfecto. Before I play another one, let's get into some of the comments because we had some people waiting to see us. We've got the Deadheads, heavy metal. Yes, we will be diving into some heavy metal. There's a brand new Kickstarter that is absolutely of how much they're doing. It's unbelievable what they're asking and what they're getting. And then we've got J-Man, friend to the show as well too. Can't stay. Just saying hello, heavy metal. I had a sub to that one for years. Love it. Yeah, I'm sure we're gonna get some heavy metal memories before the evening's out because I know that I loved. I think it was Druna. That was one of the strips that was in it. I love the art. Absolutely.
Yeah, I loved it I love that strip as well. For other reasons too. I was a young kid.
Yeah. No, we're happening. Deadheads, we're in. Let me see what else we've got here. Titan Toys. Oh, it's happening. And then Armstrong says, "Hey, Mega J." Chad Stewart. I was starting to feel abandoned, Jay. We would never abandon you guys. Ever.
We would never abandon you. No.
Here we've got congrats to everyone who got in on the Ecto HasLab. So you're gonna have to give me some heads up on the Ecto HasLab because while I was on set, I was in a bit of a bubble. I wasn't quite sure like what was going on. So can you give us a little bit on what Dynamo Dave 2002 is talking about?
All right, really quickly before we do that, if you'd like to share the screen I got down below, I'll show everybody the dedicated store that I know of that's actually in Hong Kong. This is a bit of an interesting ride. This is actually called the Ark, and it is actually in Hong Kong. And this place is ridiculous. Let's just zoom in here a little bit. This is actually in Hong Kong, and it's a restaurant and store. And as you can see here, the Ark is right in the front.
Oh, wow.
And when you actually go in, it's got a lot of Transformers-related material, but it's also a restaurant in and of itself. So you can actually eat Transformers-themed food. And then upstairs, they actually have a full memorabilia store. And you can pick up merchandise there. You can pick up Transformers. Anything to do with Transformers. There's a huge, massive restaurant. And if anybody's actually in Hong Kong, you definitely should check that out. Now, heading back to the Hasbro Ecto 1. So let's see here. Ecto 1. So Steve, you were in a bubble, of course, being locked away and in the writer's corner. But the Ecto 1 actually did make its full funding goal with only 1 day left to go. And literally, as is usually the case with all these crowdsourced projects, as you know, Steve, the last couple of days are ridiculous in terms of the actual funding. People tend to lose their minds. FOMO takes over. And what was a target of 12,000 backers requirement, 2 days before that, it hit its funding goal of 12,000. And in the last 2 days, it went absolutely ape crap. It was nuts. Yeah, they reached a monumental goal of 16,184 backers. At one point, it was showing 17,000 backers. Obviously something happened. Maybe cards didn't go through, what have you. But the final number as of today is 16,184, and that means that one of the viewers of the channel, Christian, totally got it right. He was saying that it's going to drop, and I was like, I don't know about that, but he was absolutely right. It did actually drop. And this is significant.
Good on Christian for nailing that.
Absolutely, 100%. And it's interesting because you could have picked up the Ecto 1 in 2 different flavors, either the base model, which came with a very good set actually for $325 plus tax. You got the Ecto 1 from Ghostbusters, the first movie, with the original Ecto 1 pack-out kit. The sirens, the Ghostbusters gear at the top. It comes with a gurney, which can hold all of the proton packs. It comes with the Library Ghost. First time ever she's been made in this format. It comes with Slimer from the the Plasma series, and which was controversial now. It now comes with Louis Tully, who originally was a early bird backer bonus, but just before Halloween they decided to throw it to everybody as a guaranteed inclusion into the HasLab. And that actually arguably caused a plateau of backers at the time, and then that's actually why a lot of people were very concerned about the funding for this set. Now this didn't piss
off early backers, though, did it?
It did not. Well, the thing is, it affected them so much that backers stopped backing at that point. It was on an upward trend. Then all of a sudden, they included him with 2 days left to go, and all of a sudden, ding, it literally was a flat line. It went. Everybody stopped backing at that point, waiting until the second to last day. It was crazy. So this set here, this base set, was available for $325.99, and for $75 more, you got a lot more value, in my opinion. You got not only the Ecto 1, but you also got the Ecto 2, the Ecto 1A upgrade kit with all of the lights and sound, the LED lights, which aren't actually LEDs, the radar dish, all this crazy stuff. You got everything in the previous pack, plus the upgradable stickers, the upgradable hubcaps, and then you got the Ghostbusters in their Ghostbusters 2 uniforms. Let's just scroll down here, take a look at what they look like. You guys can see that. So you got all of that, plus, where is it here? There it is. So you got all 4 Ghostbusters for just another $75. You get all of this. You get Winston, Ray, Egon, and Peter. You get all their proton packs, 2 slime blowers, 2 slime effects. You get the haunted toaster, the Ghostbusters 2 mug, and the balloon for the kids, and you get 4 streams. All for an additional $75 freaking dollars. These figures by themselves are about $25 each, so it was just a no-brainer at that point, in my opinion. and apparently 16,000 people saw the same thing. So absolutely mind blowing.
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good, I guess, last minute rush to kind of get it all funded. So that's great.
It was, but again, it was an interesting ride. As I said earlier, Lewis Tully was supposed to be the early bird deal. He was supposed to actually guarantee that everyone would pick this up early, but it sort of backfired. In a little way, in some ways, it sort of backfired as the HasLab team, the Ghostbusters HasLab team, was hoping to encourage backers by including him as a guaranteed tier, but it had somewhat the opposite effect to actually halt backing until the very last 2 days. It was actually kind of weird how that all came about. So really, really strange.
Well, at least it didn't completely interfere with it. So it's funded. People are going to get their stuff. Congrats to everyone who was able to back it, and hopefully they're happy with what they get.
Absolutely, it is a piece of toy history, bar none. Because again, the Plasma series, which was launched about 4 years ago, it's actually it might be longer than that now. It might be more like 6 years ago now. Everyone was wondering, where is the Ecto 1? When is it going to come? And they released an Ecto 1 multiple times, but in the wrong complete scale. A lot of people were very confused by that. It was just really weird. It was more like GI Joe size. It was GI Joe 3 3/4 inch scale, when these guys were actually 6-inch scale, which really made no sense to anybody. And there was no a lot of questions came along the way. A lot of people asking the same questions, but Hasbro had no answers. And fast forward to about, I guess, April, they released a set of O-ring figures in the Ghostbuster style, and people were basically like, "Oh my god, now it makes sense." But people had already, those who did not buy the Ecto 1 in that scale were kind of like, what do we do now? And of course, Hasbro being the geniuses that they are, they re-released the Ecto 1 for sale again soon thereafter. So yeah, it's funny how companies tend to do strange things. I got to tell you, Steve, it's pretty crazy.
Well, I guess they can get away with it when they have a passionate fan base behind an IP. Right?
No, 100%. That's exactly how that works. But as we know, if you have to treat your fans with respect, right? Because even if you have a passionate fan base behind you, asking for inflated numbers for action figures will definitely have your fans turning on you pretty quickly, as some companies have figured out pretty spectacularly in many cases. So this one, though, definitely a raging success. Huge congratulations to everybody who backed this project. This one was definitely a winner.
Yeah, the size of it, of the Ecto 1 is
it's massive. I mean, we got a chart right here. I mean, look at the size of this thing. We'll do the Ecto 2 since it's already there. 11.2 inches high, 22.5 inches long. 22.5 inches long. That's crazy. That is a huge vehicle. 8.1 inches wide. I mean, this is a regular person right there, a regular dude, and it is gigantic. It's just absolutely massive.
The box that comes in must be massive.
It's going to be huge. It's going to be big. It's probably going to be very much the same size as probably the Thunder Tank, I think. Because when I got the Thunder Tank, it was a little bit, I think, a hair bigger than this, and that box is just huge. It's just absolutely gargantuan.
Hopefully, no porch bandits. Or in your neighborhood.
No, we get that a lot, unfortunately. It's just a sad reality of being a collector, right? As a matter of fact, I think one of my packages was nicked, and it actually had a custom figure. So it was a one-off gift from somebody. Unfortunately, yeah, it was brutal. It was absolutely brutal. And I don't know, I got to explain that to the guy, because again, he sent it to me as a gift too. It was really just a terrible situation. But it does happen, Steve. I mean, this is just a terrible thing all around. But anyway, got a couple more comments, I think.
Yeah, so we've got Aquarius Man. Hi, MJR and Steve. How you doing? And he also says the action figure of TMNT looked cool and nice. We're gonna get into this because there's some questions I have for Jay, because Jay is he's the toy maven on this one, based on something that we saw. So I just want to make sure that I wasn't mishearing things. I like to get this. I want all of the line. So yeah, they do look great for sure. Chad Stewart, Go Blue. Yes, I saw that. We could go 0 for the entire. We're talking Michigan football here. They can go 0 for a season after the national championship last year, and if they beat Ohio State, that's all that matters. That's 2 national championships as far as I'm concerned in a row. It's all good. Go Blue. Dave's Dimension. This looks insane. Yes, it does. They did a good job on the Ectos 1 and 2. Hi, Jay, Steve, and chat. That's from Nolan. How you doing, Nolan? And No Chewing. What's up, all? Oh, we got some great comments. Lots of comments.
Always good to see No Chewing in the house.
Yeah.
He just finished.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, they just finished a photography contest. Actually, it's not done yet. It finishes tomorrow morning. But okay. It was a really close race for a lot of the photographers. Great stuff to see overall.
Excellent. Dave's Dimension says, "Hey, Dynamo Dave 2002. Lots of highs. Skeletor. Hey, what's up, Mega J and Steve in chat. That's you know what that is? That's your alternate dimension.
That is my alternate personality. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huge shout out to Rhea Black. Good to see Rhea. And of course, Nolan. Always good to see Nolan there too.
All right. The arc looks epic, says Dave's Dimension. Rhea Black with the hi J in chat. Absolutely. And hi Skeletor. And then we've got a question for you, Mega J. Did you hear the rumor Elon Musk wants to buy Hasbro? What do you think? He's too busy buying other stuff.
You know, he's buying everything, man. So you know what? Screw him. I'm not that it wouldn't be a terrible idea, because Hasbro right now it's sailing a ship which I don't think has a rudder. Oftentimes, I think the people in the teams and the designers and a lot of the marketers are doing their best, but I think upper management really needs to take a hard look at itself. I think that's probably what it is. I think just like any other big corporation, I think everything flows down from the top, right? There's a popular saying that crap blows down, and I think that's just another point of discussion for that. So
yeah, for sure. Chad Stewart, he is chomping at the bit to get the heavy metal, and we will do that first, and then get into the TMNT. So, do you have this queued up, or do you want me to queue it up?
No, you do the heavy metal stuff, and we'll work on the TMNT right afterwards.
Sounds good. So TMNT has come out. Sorry, not TMNT. Sorry, heavy metal has come out with a new Kickstarter. They actually went under, I think, 2 years ago, and now they're relaunching everything with this Kickstarter. So I'll scroll up to the top. They've got all the classic creators. Oh, this actually jumped since I last saw it. Let me scroll down. Anyway, instead of giving you the US version, we will do the Funny Money version, which is the Canadian amount. This amounts to about, so 392,801 pledged of a 5,000 goal. And I'm going to, that's pretty impressive. I'm going to play the vid.
For almost 50 years, Heavy Metal has been the world's greatest illustrated fantasy magazine. It captured the imagination of fans and lit a fire under the American comic book landscape by exposing fans to the most creative artistic minds the world had to offer. Over time, it became a force to be reckoned with and helped bolster the American underground comic space through its pages. Now, Heavy Metal is coming back with a brand new issue 1. This rebirth ushers in a return to everything that made heavy metal great. Mind-bending stories, boundary-breaking art, and a middle finger to anyone who stands in its way. Now you can be a part of this moment in heavy metal history. Issue 1 features a stunning new cover created by the renowned and timeless artist, the late Greg Hildebrand, paying homage to the magazine's history with characters from the cult classic 1981 film. Not only are we reviving legendary stories from the past, but we're launching new epics that reinforce heavy metal's role as a sword and shield for creators to obliterate boundaries. It's time to return to our roots and get back to everything that made heavy metal great. Join the campaign on Kickstarter. Be part of the resurgence. It's time to make heavy metal heavy again.
Great stuff. Great stuff. I'm so happy for these guys. Literally quadrupling, quintupling. I mean, like, what is that? That is an astronomical number.
Yeah, that's like an infinite tupling. Let's get on that level.
I can't believe they were actually aiming for $5,000. That number makes no sense between you and I. Just on the publishing aspect, that number makes absolutely no sense.
It makes no sense. I'm not even sure what that 5,000 was supposed to be.
No, that 5,000 was just to get the word out. And I think what they were doing here. I think what they were doing here is they really wanted to galvanize their audience. They wanted to. They were probably going to come. The way I look at it, Steve. The way I look at it, I think they were going to come back regardless. I think that they were going to come back. They were going to, redo the publication, whether online or in print, right? And probably if they only reached 5,000, they probably would have been online only, right? All digital. I think that's probably the way they would have gone. But now, with this influx of cash, $500,000 now, Canadian, a crazy amount.
It's about 400,000 US. It's like 393,000 US.
Which, how long do they have left? They still have
24 days. 20. I think they have a month.
They're gonna hit $1 million. I'm predicting it now, Steve. I'm gonna go ahead and put myself on the limb. They're gonna hit $1 million Canadian.
Yeah, like when you think about it though, brand recognition. You've got like a 45-year-old brand around there. Amazing creators. Like look at the creators: Stephen King, John Carpenter, Mobius. Right? Like the list is endless.
Oh God, Mobius. Yeah,
right. 100%. The list is endless. Frank Miller, and so you've got those kind of
Stephen King
kind of creators that are backing it, and then the people that were inspired by it, right? Yeah. James Cameron, George Lucas, Ridley Scott. Like you can't beat that. You can't. So it's basically part of the culture.
Absolutely, 100%.
And it spawned creators like from its inception. We have people who are comic book fans of the 90s who remember the magazine from the 90s. There are people who remember it from like I'm a gray old head. So I remember it from the 80s, right? And when you think about it, a lot of those stories, especially with the sex and the violence, that's what you're getting as a Kickstarted book now.
Yeah.
When you think about it.
And a lot of stories were European based. So, I
think it was a French publication, or at least modeled off of a French publication in the 70s.
Yeah, and the thing is that they brought over a lot of books which we had never had any exposure to here in the West, right? Yeah. It was really great to see newer creators like Mobius and all these other guys who were just breaking so much ground. And again, no fear of any reprieve. And it's interesting because I was a teenager, but I actually did when I first started picking up heavy metal. I thought, is this a secret club that I've been allowed to join? You know what I mean? Like because the newsstand, they didn't know what the hell they were selling. I figure they were kind of like, oh, it's comic book, nobody really cares, right? And it's interesting because I remember the first one I picked up, it was open, anybody could go pick it up and read. The second, I think 10 or 12 issues later, they had them in sealed poly bags.
Yeah, because this was around the time of the comics code was still a thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So all the stuff that they were publishing would have totally destroyed or obliterated whatever the comics code was trying to protect our delicate eyes from, right?
Yeah. But the comics code alone was pretty much disavowed after that. It was a foregone conclusion. Comics were growing up with their audiences, and so was the industry. The industry was growing up as well. But yeah, I mean, like there was just so many things, and the movie as well had a cult following.
Yes, absolutely.
Yep. And then of course the Heavy Metal 2000. It was, it went from something which was more of a collection of stories to an actual singular story, and arguably not a really great story. So it was really interesting how the highs that they went. Oh, look at that! Scroll back down a little bit, Steve. There's a sketch cover, Steve. There's a sketch cover.
Do you know how many artists are going to be getting that version?
Absolutely. 100%.
To rock their own version of a heavy metal cover. Oh 100%. My god! At a convention, that one is going to be the one.
That's going to be gold. It wouldn't surprise me if they started printing those en masse. It's like printing money, right? It's like printing money. Like everybody.
Could you imagine retailers? Like I'd love to talk to Omar or Carlos about what the retailer angle would be for these blank covers.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Priceless. Yeah. Absolutely. And if they don't do that, they're leaving money on the table. They're just leaving money on the table.
Oh, absolutely they are. Yeah. So they've got variant covers by these inspiring artists and illustrators. Yeah. So Dan Quintana, Brian Viveros, Nichos, and Nichos gets two of them.
Yeah.
And so what they're doing is they're reaching back into the past and late creators, so those who have passed, like Frank Frazetta and Hildebrandt, their stories and their contributions are going to be, I guess, reprinted and then printed alongside some new entries and new stories.
Yeah, and it's crazy too because along with the Frazetta family, they just launched a brand new line of action figures called the Frazetta Girls, which of course is owned by the family. And I happen to have, I got to dig her up, but I have one of them. And it's absolutely stunning with what they've come up with. Just beautiful stuff. So yeah, a lot of opportunities for toys and like I said, like bringing back creators. That #1 variant sketch cover is going to be absolute like bonkers. People are going to go nuts for that thing.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, it literally is a return to form for many nostalgic.
And look at it though. Not to cut you off, Jay. It's not a Kickstarter exclusive.
Yeah, you can keep buying as many of those as you want. Probably if you
get as many of those as you want.
Yeah. So if actually, why don't you go through the Kickstarter support and how much is one of those sketch covers on the support side?
Let me check. So the Frazettas are 15.
There it is, right there.
$15. So 22 Canadian. And there's 60 backers on that one already.
Think about the size on that. Think about the coverage on that. That thing is, it's a magazine, right? So think about how big that thing's huge. So you know what, I can see people, I can see artists just like picking up 2,000, 3,000 of those. Like no brainers, 100%.
Oh absolutely. Yeah, and if you're already into the steampunk style of art or you're anything along the lines that is kind of heavy metal-ish already in terms of style, that's the cover for you. Like you're making money at conventions in 2025. I'm just telling you straight.
100%. Just gorgeous.
I love this cover right here. Mm-hmm. I love this one.
Viverios, very, very cool, man.
Yeah, the metalhead one. It's just great.
Limited edition too. So they're only certain numbers of these ones.
Let me see how much. So 500 for the Skinner.
Wow.
And there's 303 left. This one by Dan Quintana. One left. One left of 250.
Wow, that's crazy.
Let me see. Did I miss the metal?
I think you passed one of them. Yeah.
This one's not. This one's not limited edition.
No surprise. Keep going down.
This Dan Brereton one. This one is 179 left of 250. So it looks like 250 is their benchmark. 139 left.
Yeah, Viverius 250. Yeah, holy crap.
Yeah, so that's what they're doing. 250 for all of these ones.
That's crazy, and most of them are almost sold out.
Yeah, except for these ones near the bottom here.
Yeah, but they're very close now. Like they're very, very close.
Yeah,
That's crazy. That's nuts. What a
it's
home run for
interesting.
these guys. What a home run for these guys. Like seriously.
I think so too. I think so too.
The
Like,
the
hmm.
ever since Newsstand started like reading back on fantasy and the types of books that people like to read, I think that a lot of people were disassociated with this for a long time, and I think that with the advent of the internet and Kickstarter and all these things, I think that no, sorry, not the advent of it, but the prevalence of the internet and what it's brought to us. I think now is a great time for any of these legacy brands to make a comeback. You know what I mean? Because this is just proof positive that people out there want to consume. This is something that they have lots of fans, and they really should take advantage of this.
Oh, I totally agree. They have a 3D collectible model set as well too, and it's one of those things too that with Kickstarter, what you don't have to like kind of fight through is distribution.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have, as long as you have a fan base, you can get it to them, right?
100%.
And so these legacy brands, it's almost like a license to print money.
This is just nuts. Like it really is a testament to the fandom itself and how people are just so loyal to a certain brand. It's just absolutely crazy.
Oh yeah. You know what I can see coming from this? Not only is heavy metal going to be back on the stands and doing well, they're going to be back on television. It's going to be a show again or a cartoon of some sort, and it's going to show up on Amazon or not Amazon, but Prime or Netflix or something.
No, I'm totally on board with you. I'll be honest with you. I think places like MTV and Much Music and places like that, I think that they really should look back into their past and bring back some of the crazy shows that they used to have. Aeon Flux, The Head, the Max,
Yeah.
all these crazy shows that really were groundbreaking at the time. Aeon Flux, I think, was an underrated show. That really needed way more attention than it got.
Completely agree with you. Completely agree with you.
Yeah.
And so these are some interior pages.
Yep, some classic stuff going on right there.
Mm-hmm. I love the color palette of this one.
Mm-hmm. Very monotone, very, very subdued, but still at the same time, really, really cool. Yeah. It's been a while since we've seen that. Obviously, it was covered in the heavy metal movie.
Kieran Grant.
Yep. Arguably, that scene was actually ripped off in The Fifth Element.
Mm. Yeah. This is gonna be. These books are gonna be great. I'm wondering what the format is in terms of like the pages per issue, how many stories. This looks like a TTC bus.
It probably
looks like an old school Toronto TTC bus.
It probably was. Paul Kitchener. Let's see if Paul Kitchener is from Toronto. He probably is.
Yeah, I think that's about it. Oh wow, they got T-shirts as well too.
One, yeah, they got T-shirts too. That's awesome. This is issue 1, and they've already raised close to $500,000 US. Sorry,
wait a second. It looks like they're also they're printing retro issues. They're reprinting.
No way! Oh, that's awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah, wow, I have that issue. 1992. 1992. I have that.
Oh, with the shark.
Yeah, I have 1992. I have 1994. Keep going. Go back up. Actually, go back up.
All right,
go back up. I want to see if
this is a trip down memory lane.
I don't have any of those ones. Keep going. Keep going. So I have those 2 that I just named. I could probably grab them now. I should go grab them now.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
I should go grab them. Yeah. So I got that one. Don't have that one. Keep going. I think that last one was the one when I stopped. Yeah, these covers don't have. It's cool. It's cool though. That's crazy. I can't believe they're reprinting those.
I wonder if at some point they'll go back to legacy numbering as well too.
That'll be really neat. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Holy crap! Congratulations to these guys.
Yeah, they're kicking ass on this one.
For sure. Wow,
Absolutely
Greg
kicking ass.
Coda brand. Just crazy.
Absolutely.
Got some comments on there. Let's see here. Another week of coming across great deals. Went to local Target and a freshly cut open box of Marvel figures. Got myself 2 Ghost Rider and a bike combo for $24.99, and the price wasn't even set. Mother Slug, you scored on that one. Chad Stewart.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, all right. Dang, I forgot all about the magazine. Used to get it all the time in the 90s. He also said, Chad's also, you love the animated movies? Yeah, for sure. Collector Phil. The magazine was the shit back in the 90s. Oh, yeah. It was one of those mags that just maintained its quality from start to finish. Inspiring artists to this day. Nolan, doing good. Thanks, Shao Khan. Hope you're doing well. So it's good that the community is chatting with each other. Nolan, yeah, I think I'm going to jump on this Kickstarter. I think you and I both, Nolan. Mother Slug. Hello, Jay, Steve, and chat. Where are the Swamp Thing comic books? Oh, they're there somewhere. There was an image in there that kind of looked like zombie apocalypse type of stuff, as well as a swamp thingy kind of an image. Nolan, I better jump in right away then. Haha. I guess that's for the Ghost Rider bike combo. And then Nolan says, I wish I had all of my heavy metal magazines. Yeah. Now, in the comments, drop in, if any of you who were big fans of it, what were some of your favorite stories? Because it was kind of like an anthology, like ongoing anthologies for some of the stories. And I mentioned to Jay before we started that Druna was one of my favorites. I just love the art, and it kind of had like a look as if it was rendered with pencil crayon, and just amazing how, I guess when you're stuck with, and I don't want to use the word stuck, but when you're limited to comic books, North American comic book art, and then something like heavy metal is on the stands, it is amazing how the European influence can totally change what can be done on the printed page. And I know that for the guys in my generation and the guys that I hung around with, reading heavy metal was great. It was adult. It had some great stories. You had your horror, you had fantasy, basically anything that you were looking for, they were able to do. And Mother Slug. I just picked up former Batman comic book, CB2 of the book in black and white front cover, and 2 others that just have the logo on its silver background, as well as a second book in the series. I'm absolutely all in. I'm assuming, Mother Slug, this is for Batman, Absolute Batman #2. I didn't realize that it had dropped already. I have not had a chance to go check it out. And then this one. What's up? This is Jabbar Robbins. I wish Hasbro would bring back the Kenner $6 Million Man Bionic Woman toy set. Yeah, don't get me started with $6 Million Man. I absolutely loved those toys. And a good friend of mine, he actually, anytime I go to a con, he's always going, hey, Steve, do they have any $6 Million Man toys there? I think he's got like the medical set. I guess it was some sort of medical set that you would put the $6 Million Man in. He's got Oscar Goldman with the briefcase. He's got Maskatron. And I also think he's got and the Maskatron, I think, is in a box and is in really good condition. And I think he's also got a Sasquatch. I'm not sure. I'll have to ask him again. But that is a classic one as well, too, set of toys. Nolan says, hey, Jabbar. And Mother Slug, he plans on getting absolute #1 Batman black and white cover signed. Yeah, that would be a good thing to have. And Jay is back with his heavy metal stash.
No, it's okay. So this is only the ones I could reach because there's the long boxes and everything, right? So
let me see. Let me get you. Let me see if I can get your. I'll figure this out.
Okay, so swap me. Grab my picture. Move it over to your side.
Ooh. Okay.
Grab my
Got
picture.
it.
Yeah. grab my face and move it.
Got it.
Yeah, yeah. But if you
Perfect.
want to be on screen too,
No, it's okay. I want them to see the covers.
okay. So I found what I could reach because I actually have a whole bunch in a couple of long boxes. So wow, this is interesting because it spans a couple of years. Whole bunch of things. So I think this is the last one I got. Once upon a time. So as you can see, check a look at the price there, Steve. Look at that price.
It's blurry. Is that $3.95? $4.50 Canadian?
$4.50 Canadian. Look at the
You
size. That's
You can't
Look at
even
that
get a
spine.
soda. You can't even get soda now for $3.
no.
And
Look at
that's
that spine.
huge. What's the page count?
The page count. Oh god, it's not going to tell me the page count, but it's quite. Look how many.
That's
look how many there are.
that's impressive.
It's crazy. Let's see here. Yeah. There's your favorite.
There we go, Druna.
There's Daruna right there. Yeah, that was every young kid's dream right there. Every young boy's dream for sure. 37. And that's the start. So there's got to be a 45 page book, I think. Right?
Yeah, because each story was about 4 pages, right? 4 or 5
This
pages.
thing has to be right. So yeah, you had some really crazy stories,
Yeah,
like
some noir.
whoa, easy there.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
I can't show that on TV. But yeah, a lot of crazy stuff. This was what year was this? There it is. Oh, okay. So this was December of 1993.
Jeez.
Crazy, right? That was December of
31 years ago?
A long time, my friend. Long time, my friend. This was June 1995.
Gotcha.
June 13th, 1995. This was a great cover too.
That's a great
Heavy Metal Overdrive.
Special
Very
issue.
Canada. Here's what's crazy though. This was crazy. Canada and the U.S. were starting to move into parity.
Remember when that's when our dollar was taking steroids?
Yeah.
And we're almost at par.
It was
here's the
crazy.
thing.
It was moving
Jay,
into parity at that time.
Here's the thing, though. That's what a comic book costs now.
I know, right? So great.
Yeah.
Wizards creator.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking crazy. A lot of great stuff in this. Like, so again, groundbreaking at the time. Look at some of that artwork.
Yeah.
Absolutely stunning.
And this stuff would have all been done traditionally because the digital, well, not all of it, but a lot of it would have been done traditionally. So drawing on paper and painting the actual artwork. Because it wasn't until like maybe the early 90s, 91, that it was starting to happen where you were getting stuff done with Photoshop.
Absolutely.
So a lot of those watercolor type colors are.
I got a mail away card.
Oh, geez.
Save up to 60%.
Geez, look at that.
Yeah. 9584 Broadway Suite.
Wait. Do I see 12 issues over 2 years for $28? $23.95.
$23.95. $31.95 for 18 issues.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. All right, so that was so where were we at? We had 1993 and 1995. Okay, I'm actually going forward now. All right, I thought those were the oldest ones. All right, so then I picked up this one, and I love the covers, man. The covers are this actually, believe it or not. So this was actually a mixed media right here.
Wow.
Can you tell?
Oh yeah.
This was CG. This was the first type of CG versus CG with traditional paints. You can actually see the 3D face.
Yes.
Right? And even the monster is actually 3D.
Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah,
definitely.
It was a different time back then, man.
Yeah.
It was a different time. Groundbreaking stuff. This was December 18th, 1995.
Jeez.
Yep. This is crazy. This is like going back in time, bro. And look, black and white.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
That's some complete noir, man.
Yeah, dude. Some really crazy
Is that
stuff.
Howard Chaykin?
I think it might be. Hold on. Let's see here. Yeah, I think you're right. Hold on.
Just one of the faces looked familiar.
No, it was. Hold on, no, wait. I'll tell you. Actually, you know what's in the front? This is crazy. It was Chris Claremont.
He wrote it. I was just wondering who drew it.
Yeah, it was John Bolton.
Okay.
Yeah, that's John Bolton.
Yeah, and the color one that you had afterwards that you showed
Afterwards
quickly.
or before? Okay, afterwards. Oh, this one. Yeah. This one's really neat.
Yeah. Man, going back in time, man.
Yeah, bro. That one was done by. Hold on. Oh, that was Jodorowsky.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Hannibal 5. That was Jodorowsky.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Some really great names. Really freaking great names.
For sure. I'm going to go back while you're flipping through. I'm going to go back to some of the comments. Dave's Dimension. Heavy metal is its own category of epicness. Absolutely. Most definitely.
Some great work here, man. Freaking amazing work.
Look at the detail. Look at all the detail in that art.
Yeah, right there. Look at this panel. This panel alone.
Oh, yeah.
It's just crazy. Right? You move down to something like this. Look at all that.
Mm-hmm.
That's just nuts. Again, somebody did this.
Those crazy word balloons, too.
Somebody did this on a drafting table.
We've got DFH Studios. Look at these guys, movie stars. You're too.
Hey,
how you doing, Del?
Mr. Morgado himself. Oh,
that's
my God.
right. How you doing, Del? Good to see you. Good to see you, man.
Del. That is.
And he also said, "I have that issue. Quite the collection I have too." Yeah, I can imagine that there's some really nice heavy metal collections out there.
Here's some innuendo I think we could probably get away with, but I mean, like some crazy ideas just going on everywhere. You know what I mean? Again, we're not going to show that for too long, but I mean, you know, a lot of that was what you like. Again, can you imagine a 14-year-old kid picking this up at the newsstand and just like losing his mind?
Well, that's why we liked it. We liked it because it was taboo.
That was the idea.
This was pre-Instagram, internet, all that kind of stuff, right? So it was you would only get this kind of stuff at the newsstand.
Yep. And then we had so this was actually there it is, Heavy Metal 2000, right there.
Is that Julie Strain?
That is the great Julie Strain. Is she still around?
No, she's passed, unfortunately.
Oh yeah,
no longer
legendary. See,
August 2nd, 2000.
2000, right? Literally, pretty much a few months later, the movie came out. Actually, no, this coincided with the movie.
Which movie? Battle Queen?
No, Heavy Metal 2000.
The movie. That's right.
This is the movie.
I'm thinking of one of her other movies.
Yeah, this is literally the movie. Remember, she actually starred in the movie.
Yes,
as a voice actress.
Yeah. Didn't have the same charm.
Look at that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that is Judge Dredd's creator.
Yes.
Right there.
Yeah, I think you're correct. Man, so how many issues would you say that you have?
Sorry, what was that, Steve?
How many issues would you say that you have?
You know what? They're all over the place, right? So I'd say at least have double of what I have here. Ooh, here's one. Holy crap, I forgot about this. Wait a second, who is this? All right, I'm gonna flash this up. You tell me if you know who this is. Like that work looks really familiar.
Oh, I can't place it. I can't place it.
Let me find the artist, but
it's got a little bit of J. Scott Campbell, but it's not J. Scott
that's
Campbell.
Exactly what I was thinking. I was thinking it was J. Scott at first.
Yeah, it's got his feel, but it's not him. But it could be. Like, who knows?
Well, let's find out. All right, so that was titled. Hold on. What was the title here? It was titled Tusk, And Tusk was there it is. By the way, there it is. Heavy Metal 2000.
Yeah, there you go.
Right. That's the actual movie itself.
Yeah, and there's the animation cell.
Yep. And I do suggest everybody take a look at it. It's not the greatest movie in the world, but it is a lot of fun. Let's see here. Tusk. Oh crap! It was by Idea and Design Works. It was actually a studio.
A studio project.
Yeah.
Right. Simon Beasley, yes, the one that you had before was Simon Beasley. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Again, what a blast from the past, though, brother! Holy crap!
And some great creators in those, man.
Amanite and Tequila. Like, look at that. That's just amazing work.
Yeah.
Just gorgeous.
So I can only imagine what these new stories are going to be. You know.
100%.
Let's get back to Nolan. I just backed and chose the Skeleton World War II pilot Nicho's exclusive cover. All right, excellent. J Shot says ahoy ahoy. How you doing?
What's going on, guys?
Shao Kahn. No, I sold. So I'm assuming they're talking about their heavy metals sold them back in '92.
Oh crap! Look at
Dynamite Dave. Dynamo Dave 2002. Filth.
I know, right? What a check this. Okay, so here's a blast from the past. Check this out. This is crazy. So along with Heavy Metal 2000, they actually created a video game to coincide with it. It was an MMO, and this actually was. So it's really interesting. Oh my god, this is crazy. So they had the whole issue of FAKK, FAKK2, right? That was the actual book, and then this was actually almost like an introduction, to the story, but B, they actually showcased the upcoming artwork for some of the designs that were going to be used inside of the video game,
in some of the video
right?
game.
And then check this out. They actually showcased, and this is fascinating stuff. So you see all the different designs for the characters, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then this is where things go freaking crazy. They showed the interior shots of some of the locations.
Oh,
right?
Look at that!
Yeah, that's some wonderful artwork.
Some of the model is that like a model, like a 3D model, or is that
no? Check this out. Here's something for everybody. But come on, Steve. We used to do these
those
freaking what's it called?
Oh, absolutely.
What's it called? Explorations.
Yep.
Just nothing but freaking explorations here.
Yeah, man.
A lot of great studies.
Just straight character design right there.
Yeah. And then, so these are renderings for possible characters in the game, right? And then straight up, I was totally blown away by this. Oh my god, it's like freaking way back. Look at that.
Wow.
In-game model.
Look at that.
In-game model. Like, that's like Perfect Dark from 64.
Yeah.
But way better. Way better though. That's a Voodoo 2 card right there. That is a Voodoo 2.
Oh my god.
Card right there.
That is hilarious.
Spotted from a mile away. That's Voodoo 2. Look at this. Look at this. All those illustrations we saw were now rendered.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking crazy, man. This is absolutely bonkers. Look at this. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. I'm telling you, man, Voodoo 2.
Yeah, look at that.
Pardon me. Yeah, man, like literally blasts from the past. Like, oh gosh, check this out. One of the main enemies, like,
yeah.
Look at those Jaggies.
But look at, oh man,
where we've come from to where we are today, man.
And that was like groundbreaking back then.
Yeah, this was the height of
that was the shit back then, man.
If you did not have a Voodoo 2 card, you were not playing this game. Like,
no,
that's the way that worked, man. Hardware acceleration was like at peak performance right there. That's like those were like $600 cards.
Mm-hmm.
Gift wants you. Like, come on, man. That's freaking crazy.
Man, this takes me back.
Oh, dude, just absolute pure nostalgia here, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's blood. You know what? Now, that's Blood Rain right there. Like,
Yes. Yeah, pretty much.
That's freaking Blood Rain, man. Look, oh wait, there. 3DFX, AMD. Look at they're all there. NVIDIA. It was further along than I thought.
Man, if you'd been able to buy stock of those companies back then.
Oh hell yeah! Look at that. All the development team.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely bonkers. And then it just happened to be out. It just happened to be here. Check it out. There it is.
Yeah.
There it is. One of the covers that they're going to reprint.
Yep. Killer Death.
Yeah, Killer Death. Hombre.
Yeah.
Hombre. Killer Death. Again, that amazing. Just absolutely bonkers. Can't believe it. Like this, it's still here. And this one was no, this was my first issue. This was the first second. Actually, I think this was the second one I bought. 1994.
Okay.
January 5th.
So you went and picked up some back issues then.
Yeah, I didn't pick up any back issues. I think these are sort of out of order. Oh my god!
Because you got some from 93.
Jap animation. It's hot. Jap animation is hot. Look at that.
Tank
Dominion
Police. Oh
Odin.
man.
Yeah, Dominion Tank Police. Odin. Oh, there it is. MD Geist. Freaking crazy.
Jeez.
Brave the Fireflies. Project Echo. Right? Venus Wars. Crazy stuff. Crystal Triangle.
That's when you had to find like a store in downtown Toronto that sold those exclusively.
They were not cheap, man. $29.95 for a VHS.
Those are import, man. Those are like they cost a lot back then.
That's crazy, dude.
We've always been paying hard for the anime, man.
Oh yeah, anime was always expensive, dude. Always. It was never cheap.
Yeah.
Never ever cheap.
Because then we were getting the OVAs as well too, like the Gotcha Man OVAs and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah, had to get all that stuff bootleg downtown Toronto.
What's it called? Suspect Video, man.
Yeah,
Suspect Video
for sure.
That was the way. That was the way to go.
Pedro Lopez, Julie Strain, R.I.P. to the legend. Absolutely a legend indeed.
100%.
DFH Studios. I also have Penthouse Comics as well. That's right. Everyone was going into that. Of course, Del. Of course.
Del, do you want to come on? Del, get your camera on, man. Come and join us.
Yeah,
man.
come join us. Come join us. David Manning. Penthouse had comics? Yes, they did.
Oh, hell yeah. Absolutely.
Pedro Lopez at David Manning. Back in the mid-90s, I think they recently relaunched Penthouse Comics, and I think, Pedro, you are correct. Unboxing art. So nice. Yeah, when you think of the skill and the level of artwork that was in those things, unbelievable. Those were some great Adele. Here, I gotta put this one up. Hey, Steve, it feels like I'm watching you in a Japanese film. Your audio is out of sync, sir. Yeah, I'm at a hotel, so the Wi-Fi might be a little bit suspect.
Del, I just dropped you a link on your IG. Take a look from DFH Studios. Take a look, man.
Andrew Davis, heavy metal, absolutely. David Manning is with, man, I miss the 90s back in the days of malls and arcades. Oh, for sure.
So good. So good.
Erwin Papa, hey, everybody. Let's see what else we got here.
It's funny too because when you really think about it, back in the day, right? It's interesting because for sure these books here. This is where Eastman and Laird could have possibly got their start. You know what?
It's possible.
Right?
It's possible.
It was all underground stuff anyway. Like people just don't understand. People just don't realize how underground Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles really was. This is what a typical TMNT book looks like.
Absolutely. Like those first ones. Those first ones. Absolutely.
They were akin to ash cans, man. They were black and white. If you have an original TMNT #1, it looks like this.
It looks just like that.
The cover is in full color, but everything on the inside looks like this.
You know what it's similar to? It's similar to watching the first couple of episodes of The Simpsons, or when The Simpsons was on the Tracy Ullman show, right? Like the TMNT that we think of now is not what we saw in those first couple of issues. The art style changed, like everything was different, and you're seeing that definitely here with some of those old cartoons as well too. So it was just a matter of like having the time, work on the craft, and you perfect the style.
Yeah, man. Again, it was a great. It's you know, you discovered a lot of great artwork in these places, and it's just such a great man. This takes me back, man. This takes me so far back. It's just crazy. And yeah, man. So January 1994, man. Like seriously, and look at that price.
It's crazy though that is the same as a regular 24 to 25 page single issue that you would get at a local comic book store right now.
Yeah, this one, holy crap! This was 77 pages.
Yeah, that's a graphic novel.
Yeah,
essentially.
There's a freaking oh my god.
Well, that's 77, and then you add on ads or whatever.
Yeah. It's like
80 to 100 pages. That's 80 to 100 pages.
80 page book right here. 80 page book.
Yeah,
crazy.
This graphic novel.
Absolutely. Wow, what a trip down memory lane. I mean, like, and again, I got more of these hidden somewhere. Like the long boxes are downstairs in the basement. Right. I was just upstairs. I was like, I got something. I know I have something.
And you kept them in good condition, so that's good.
They're okay, like I mean they got some foxing over here and there, but for the most part, I think they're fine. The spines are great.
You read them, right?
Yeah, of course
you got stuff out of the stories.
Cover to cover, dude. Cover to cover, dude. Like cover to cover. I'm not missing that Daruna. You better believe I'm going to read Daruna cover to cover, 100%.
Absolutely.
I was also always so chicken to think. Dale's got to pretend to work. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I got your invite. Thank you, but I have to go pretend to work. Have a great night, brothers. Good night, my man.
Take it easy, Dale.
It's good to see you.
Always good
and
to see
I can't wait to meet up with you at one of the cons or something like that sometime soon. So, considering we're talking about TMNT, and Eastman and Laird and their first little forays into it, let's dig into these action figures because I will say at first glance, absolutely stunning. I love.
There's a lot to take in. Yeah.
I love their look. I love the detailing. But there's a little bit of story behind these. You want to delve into it?
I thought you were leading into something. I thought you were gonna say something. But yeah, no. Like, take us through it, Steve. What are your? Do you want to share this? We're good to go if you want.
All right, so let's do this then. So the company is I think it's Mety Toyz.
I believe that they are,
and they were
They are.
I think they're Mety Toyz, but they were formerly.
Are they Mety? I thought they were something. I thought they were somebody else. Right now, they're being produced by Ling Jae-hyung. Right? I think that's the sculptor. Right.
Right.
But I think that the figures themselves. That's a good question. Who are making this? No, it is Ling Ji-hun.
I think, but I think they're coming out through Mety Toyz, and they used to be Memory Toys. I think it was Memory Toys, and they've rebranded. Memory Toys is rebranded as Mety Toyz, but I could be mistaken on this one.
Okay, hold on. Let me. I mean, you're probably right. But it's weird that there hasn't been any update on this. You know what? Here's an easy way to find out. Big Bad Toy Store will definitely have it listed. So BBTS says that these are they are from Ling Ji-hun.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it's a brand, but it's easy to get confused with these guys with another brand, and then we'll get to that in a second. But yeah, these guys are freaking awesome. Seriously. I have lovingly, and I do mean lovingly, branded these as sexy turtles. These are the sexy turtles. These guys look like freaking, like, seriously, compared to, let's dial this all the way back here, guys. If you really compare them to, like, even if we go as far back as like the original Eastman and Laird turtles, you know what I mean? Those guys look rough and tumble, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They look like they could literally they had to get into the gears, you know what I mean? These guys look like models, man. These guys look like masters of the, these are masters of the universe freaking turtles, dude.
Yes.
They have 6-packs. They have freaking 12-packs, actually. You know, they're
gone are the beer bellies, right? Like these guys are
right.
Yeah, these are diesel. These are diesel TMNTs.
These are your K-pop, J-pop, superstars here. These are the K-pop superstars here, right? Ling Ji-hun, you know it, man. You know it. $100 each for these characters. Holy crap! Depending on the retailer, Big Bad Toy Store has listed $99.99.
But these also too, they're not all the same size apparently.
Yeah, they do have slightly different sizes, as from what I understand. So if we look at the actual figures themselves here on this shot, they are, I think they're slightly. So I think Raphael, like in today's how do we say this? In today's canon, Raphael's like a bruiser. He's like the biggest guy, right? You can see he's got his legs bent, and you can see Leo has his legs completely straight. So if and he's already right at the same height as Leo, right? Mm-hmm. So if he was to stand up straight, he'd be like here, right?
Yeah.
I think Donnie is also a little bit taller, maybe the same height, but I know Mikey's supposed to be the shortest out of all of them.
Right.
Right. So really, really interesting to see how they've taken the four brothers into a different dimension. But yeah, man, they're all really cool characters. And it's really cool to see how each of them has their own personalities, obviously, right? We got Donatello with his, looks like he's used a Mauser to like augment his shell, which is kind of neat, right? He's also got a very new technologically enhanced staff. That was really cool. And then we have, let's see here. Then we have Leonardo. Of course, this guy's looking bad. Look at the detail in these. It's like looking at an illustration.
Pretty much.
Look at the cracks in the skin. Like so crazy. The face. These guys look like literal teenagers now. You know what I mean? Where it was kind of hard to tell before. But like again, look, he's got freaking breasts. He's got man breasts. I mean, seriously. That is a bodybuilder's.
Pecs.
Yeah, he's got pecs. There you go. Yeah. He's got belts. He's got traps. He's got everything, man.
Yeah, but I love the way they have the head tilt and all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, just beautiful.
You know, because you get a little bit of that attitude, that bad boy K-pop band attitude with the head tilts.
Yeah, 100%. But you know what? Again, they look like they're from a different world, man. Like these guys look crazy. And then we got Raphael.
Mm-hmm.
This guy again, he's a bruiser, man. This guy's freaking, look, his bandana's ripped.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like he looks the most, and this is the crazy thing. He looks the most rough and tumble, but he still looks like he could, he could be on the cover of Men's Magazine. You know what I mean? Like this is just crazy. This is just nuts. Hide your girlfriends, man. This is crazy. You might have inappropriate relations with turtles, man. This is just absolutely nuts. And then we have Mikey, who's kind of hidden back here, but there he is. Again, really crazy stuff. I love the grimace, the little cheeky smile.
There's some attitude there.
Really crazy. But you want to know what's really crazy about these turtles? Steve, you want to know what's absolutely crazy about these turtles?
The accessories?
No, man. Well, they have one accessory. I'll tell you all about it. Oh gosh, they don't have it in this shot. I'm gonna have to find a more recent shot because these are actually older shots. Give me 1 second. I'll take a look. But I'll leave you. While I'm looking for that. What are your impressions overall? What are your impressions of these turtles?
I think they're stunning. Personally, I think they're absolutely stunning. I think I'd watch this movie.
You and the rest of us too. I mean, seriously. I'm all in. I'm all in on these guys. They look absolutely fabulous. I'm just looking for the one shot that I know a lot of people have been talking about lately, because it's a great shot, and really emphasizes my first chat point about this. I'll find it in a second. Hold on. They are the Ling.
Do you know how many points of articulation there are?
According to, okay, so let's go ahead and bring up the stat sheet. So according to Big Bad Toy Store, these guys have multiple points of articulation. What the hell? They have multiple points of articulation. Let's go back to the original cheat sheet. Let's see if it actually tells us what it is. All right. Here, Leonardo comes 8 pair of replaceable hands, 3 heads, 3 different styles of head scars, 1 kunai, 1 shuriken with special effects, 2 pizzas, 1 pair of knives, 1 knife sheath, 1 shaped knife sheath, 1 pair of knife special effects, 1 Ninja Turtle phone, cool, 1 grappling hook, and a set of reversible bonus clothes. Ooh, they're going to come with some soft goods. That's pretty. But they're all pretty much say the same thing. 60 centimeters tall, blah blah blah. Wow, that's not that big. Wait a second. What is 16 centimeters? No, but they're the heights. So Michelangelo is 16. Donatello and Leonardo are 16.5, and what? No, they got that.
Michelangelo is 17.
That says Michelangelo is 6. He's the shortest. This is supposed to be Raphael.
So
Raphael is 17 centimeters tall.
So Michelangelo is 17, but it has Michelangelo twice.
Raphael is
17. There's a typo there.
Okay, so it is 17 centimeters is 6.69 inches. So these are 6-inch figures, which is great. Let's see here. Where yeah, so again, what are your overall impressions of the Turtles right now? In this style.
I like it
compared to the Turtles that have come before.
Yeah, no, as a comic book head, I totally. I love the articulation. I love the musculature. I love the posing. I can honestly see even artists buying these dolls, these action figures, and using them to pose for their own drawings. I can totally see it.
And I'm totally on board with you 100%. Interesting updates as well. It's been leaked that they have early prototypes of Bebop and Rocksteady.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so they're definitely coming. So that's and you can see here there's Rocksteady, and again they look too sexy for their pants. You know what I mean? Like this is getting ridiculous, man. What's with all these sexy beasts? All these sexy beasts. They're getting too seriously.
So wait a second. So you're telling me that the ads for these action figures are going to be in slow motion, like
you got to be kidding me,
going to be slow motion.
They're going to be perfume commercials, man. It's going to be crazy. Look at that. He's all smooth. You know, there's not a hair on this warthog's body.
They'll rough him up. He's a proto, so they'll rough him up.
Right? And look at it. Look. They got to dirty these guys up. I mean, again, he's too sexy, man. Too sexy.
He's got the pout though. I like the rhino pout.
He's got a pouch. I meant his mouth. I didn't mean the package. He's got a package going, man.
But he's got the rhino pout. I like it.
He does have the rhino pout. He's all moody. We can see a couple of the accessories here in the background. Check them out. A couple of pizza slices. Look at those swishes in the background there.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Look at that extra expression. And these guys are killing it, man. These guys are crazy. $100 each, depending on where you're buying it from. Ooh, you can lower down the apparatus on Donnie's head.
Yes. Yeah.
That is really cool.
So basically, we're looking at $400 for all 4.
Yeah, give or take. Which that's in line with imports.
Yeah,
that is the import price, right? That is the import price. Now let me show. Oh wow, look at that. That's cool. Sexy
that
foot
does look nice. That does look nice.
Oh, is that somebody? Is that a sneak peek? Is that a reveal?
I think so, on purpose. That's an accidentally on purpose reveal.
What's going on here?
All right, now I'll show you. Now I'll show you something and I'll tell you, this is proof positive. Proof positive, Steve, that these guys are marketed to an adult audience. Okay.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna show you proof positive why these guys are marketed to an adult audience. You know why? Because Baby got back. Baby got back, man. Look
at that.
Look at that. They got cheeks.
So not only is there pizza, they got cakes.
We got the
got
cake
cakes and pizza. All right.
You got them all with these turtles, baby. You got them all. It's all there. They're not leaving nothing to chance. Steve, they're not leaving nothing to chance. You can have your cake and
you can have your cake and eat it too. Yes.
You can the Steve, you dirty boy. You dirty boy. Look at that. And you know what's funny about that too, Steve? Let's not hold on. What's really funny about that too is TMNT. You got to remember, once upon a time, the turtles they were sporting some extra bits.
Yes.
Once upon a time.
Yes.
Once upon a time, they were sporting some extra bits.
The shell wasn't enough.
It was. I'm going to leave you with that image right there. I just
technically it's a tail, but hey,
it is a tail. It is 100% a tail. If you actually think about what turtles actually have in between their legs, it's not going to work.
Anatomically, yes,
it's not going to work. But yeah, man, Baby got back. I'm going to leave you with that image while I check on something really quick. I'm pretty sure we have some comments. We'll probably have some comments.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's good comments. So, Mother Slug, I think they look more like the first live action TV show, the one with the girl turtle. Yeah, they do have that kind of look. The way that they were initially designed. And then Erwin Papa, Metal Hurlant is also currently on KS. All right, thanks for the heads up on that. Dell says that my voice is matching now. You put that in motion, my friend. So you said it, and the internet gods fixed it. So good night, gents. Good night, sir. Mother Slug coming with some TMNT background info. So the turtles were red-eared sliders, a species in the original comic book, later changing each turtle into another species of turtle. That I was not aware of. Mother Slug, are these figures supposed to be from a comic book or the cartoon? Because Rocksteady was never in the comic book. That I'm not sure. But I do know they are licensed, so they're probably pulling from everything. King Panther, greetings, sir. Mr. J, the greatest man in Canada. These look awesome. And between this new line and Mondo's 1/6 line next year, TMNT will be launching hot in 2025. Oh, yeah, definitely. They are definitely on point. That next year will be the year of TMNT for sure.
What do you mean? The year of TMNT never ended.
No, it's more like just like one long continuous kind of.
It has never stopped. TMNT does not stop. It literally is the year of TMNT.
For sure. Mother Slug, notice the upper left-hand side Mauser head on Raphael picture.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Dude in the Corrupt USA, also known as the Third World. I don't know about that turtle butt.
Come on. Come on. They're giving you everything. They're giving you everything.
Look, the squat game, that's how you get cakes like that, man. The squat game is because of that.
Helps you to push.
What? These TMNT sport their green cakes?
That's
Imagine
right.
April. Oh my God.
April would lose her mind. April would lose her mind.
So true. Andrew Davis. $100 1 to 12 scale action figures. The adult toy collectors market has officially exploded. Even if the majority of toys are made for children, adults are driving these toy markets. Oh, absolutely. They're trading on nostalgia, and those higher price points are definitely for the big kids.
Absolutely.
Chad Stewart. They should be in a heavy metal magazine. Absolutely.
They should. They should be 100% be in a heavy metal magazine. There's no doubt about that.
Dude in the Corrupt USA, also known as the New Third World. Those turtles on BBTS or cheaper somewhere else? It's a good question.
They are BBTS. They're $99 each. There are other retailers. You can. I think actually it was listed here. What other retailers are there? Hold on. You can pick them up at Big Bad Toy Store, Toy Geek, and the Chosen Prime right now. So those are the links we have available to us right now. The Chosen Prime has them listed at $114, so it's actually not cheaper. It's another $15.
A bit of a markup there.
Yep, it's a bit of it's and you still have to pay for shipping, so don't forget about that. And the Toy Geek, who I think is the Toy Geek in Australia. I can't remember.
Don't know.
But they're $99 plus shipping. Oh no, free shipping. So $99 free shipping. But
is that that can't be worldwide? There's no way.
Well, hold on. That's why I'm trying to remember. Where are they? Contact us. They are. Where are they?
I don't know that. I do not know that area code. Oh no, it's
an 888 number, so it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, no, it's doesn't say.
It doesn't. So unfortunately, well, anyway, regardless, right now the cheapest price is so far anyway, Big Bad Toy Store. So yeah, I would just go with BBTS. I mean, they're pretty good at that. They got if you need perfect packaging, they got those options for you. So definitely head over there. I think they'll satisfy you
for sure.
Wink.
Mother Slug says anatomically correct. Jay, turtles don't have teeth. Ha ha ha. As they may have tails. Yes. Well, that's part of the mutation.
They had beaks,
mutation, man.
Yeah, they had beaks. The original turtles from East Middle Air had beaks.
Yeah,
but they did have teeth. Funnily enough, they had beaks, but they also had teeth.
You got you need teeth for the pizza, man. So it's all good. Erwin Papa, H and heavy metal is 200 pages. Okay.
Wow. Great. Issue number 1 is 200 pages?
That's loaded. And it will be a quarterly release for now. That makes total sense.
That is so cool.
For it to be 200 pages, that makes
wait, are you buying a subscription? Is that what you're buying, or I guess they're just starting their production up again? I think that's how.
I think they're starting up their production.
Got you.
But the Kickstarter is for issue 1. But really, they funded everything.
At least 2 years worth.
At least 2 years. At least 2 years.
Right.
Power Turtle Buster. I think 2025 will be the year of the real Ghostbusters. Also, like the Street Sharks from Mattel and remastered TMNT and Origins, we will see Kenner, RGB remastered, etc.
Well, the real Ghostbusters is right now in the hands of Mondo, but it will be interesting to see if other companies can jump in on that for sure.
Yep. Those turtles would look good battling a certain yellow and green dragon.
Probably.
Power Turtle Buster again. Real Ghostbusters with swappable Kenner and animated heads and gear would be cold. Kenner Ecto, that's remastered, and seats 4 would be cold too. Can make all type of ghosts.
Yep. Oh, we really need. Let's 5K Toys has them? I didn't know 5K Toys has them. All right, let's take a quick look at 5K. Let's see what they're asking for.
Thanks for the like, 5K Power Turtle Buster.
Let's see if 5K Toys. I didn't know that they had them. All right. Whoa. Okay. Wait a second. I'm on the right page. Damn it.
Yeah.
Dude, what are you doing to me, man?
Yeah, you were on the not safe for work section.
Jeez Louise, Chewy. You're killing me here. Oh, God, there they are. Wait a second. $29 Canadian? No, that's
no.
That's a down payment. Oh, man, that's actually a really good price. Okay, hold on. Wait. No. Okay, wait. What am I doing? Okay, Is it 89 plus 29 down payment, or is it 89 total?
It's 89 total because the deposit's 20.
There you go. Okay.
Deposit's 20.
Because it says 29 here. Well, that's Canadian. Okay. So this is the US. These are US prices. Okay. So it's $89 US, and that's $69 US plus a $20 deposit. Okay.
Yeah.
That is a really good price. Holy crap. All right. So there you go, guys. Please do not go for the not safe for work version because you will get kicked out. But yeah, 5K Toys is selling them another $10 cheaper than BBTS. So actually, no. Is that $20 cheaper? No, that is $10 cheaper, right?
It's 10. It's 10.
Sucks. My math sucks. All right, $10 cheaper than BBTS. So awesome. Great stuff. Thank you, Chewy, for almost shutting down the stream. It's always great. Good old Chewy. We can always rely on Chewy.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Anybody else?
Let me see here. Mother Slug says, I know I'm looking too far into it, but if the turtles have cheeks showing, where does their tail connect?
It only grows when you're nice to them. Okay, like
the tail's there, but the cheeks are so prominent. It's an optical illusion. You can't see them.
It's that third leg you got to worry about. That's one-eyed snake. It's too late. No kids are watching. It's okay.
Yeah, it's past their bedtime. At least they should. It's a school night after all. Power Turtle Buster says, I drew the OG TMNT a few times. I don't know if I uploaded them.
Oh, dude, we'd love to see it.
Absolutely, we'd love to see it.
Yeah, pretty much, right?
Yeah, and demonized, LOL.
Demonetized.
Sorry. Yes, I misread that. Geez, what is this? A Wicked Mattel toy?
I wish it would have been $29.99. No, this is $100.
And then Makiyomura literally coming out of their shell.
Double entendre.
You can say that again.
Double entendre. Dirty. But the TMNT goodness doesn't stop. Steve, so many companies jumping on the TMNT bandwagon, but you know what? It's the gift that keeps on giving. These guys are 1/18 scale. These guys are tiny.
Oh wow!
Yeah, they're like, I think they're smaller. They're around 3 3/4 inches, but they are really super detailed. These ones are from Joy Toy, and they are crazy. Look at the detail in these guys.
Oh wow!
Yeah, these guys are just ridiculous, and these are not digital renderings. These are actually the figures themselves, right? They are small. They are minuscule, but I mean they have some really crazy details, especially for.
So they come on the stand as well too.
They have actually a build-a-stand, yeah. So each turtle has a piece of a dial. You can see it right there.
Yeah, the sewer.
Yeah, and they actually all stand around the sewer when it's all connected. But they also have a foot peg stand, a standard foot peg stand. But they all come with a host of accessories. You can see here. Donnie has his spinning staff. He's got his staff, whole bunch of different swappable hands. They all come with a communicator and a slice of pizza, and then Donnie comes with an extra wrench.
Yeah, he's got a wrench there.
It's Donatello, and they all come with each one of them has a skateboard. So yeah, man, Donnie's set for action here. Here's a unique, interesting idea. On each of their, I can't remember, it's either carapace or plasteron. I never get those right. But anyway, on their shell, each of them have stapled literally like right to their shell, which is ridiculous because that would have killed them.
Yes.
Actually, that is ridiculous. But anyway, each of them have accessories stapled to their shells, which is crazy. But Donnie's all packed up here. He's got medical equipment. He's got technical stuff. He's freaking badass. Look at what look what Raph actually stapled to his shell. He wants to land on somebody when he attacks them. It's like crazy. That is some viciousness right there.
He must go to Buffalo and do the chair drop for their football games.
Exactly.
He's part of Bill's Mafia, man.
Insane. He's got a bunch of kunai on his thigh pouch.
Mm-hmm.
And check it out. Leo's having a slice of pizza.
That's good. I like that. That's good.
Yeah, he's got some really cool stuff. I love the fact they're all decked out with little pouches and wonderful accessories, thigh protectors. You know what I mean? Knee pads. Really cool stuff going on here. Look at that. Raphael's is all business.
It's got a very 90s kind of accessory vibe going. It's got 90s energy. Pouches.
Freaking it's a Liefeld special.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see these guys teaming up with Cable.
Absolutely. Liefeld special. Can't have too many pouches. Can't have too much of anything. Look at those accessories, the stabbing nature.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy, right?
Basically, those are the speed lines. They look great.
Yeah. Sweet. And of course, he's got places to stash his swords.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And look at those. Look at that.
Yeah, that's great.
That's a really nice. Again, straight up comic book illustrations right there.
Yeah,
straight
absolutely.
100%.
Yep. Ripped from the pages.
Mikey's got an iPod. I don't know how they got away with that, but that's literally an iPod.
Yeah.
Classic. iPod classic. That's he is from the 90s. You nailed it. You nailed it, Steve. They are literally from the 90s.
They're literally, yes. If you got one of those, for sure.
Even the serif font is from the 90s.
Yeah.
They are perpetually in the 90s. They're stuck in the 90s. Well, that's hilarious. RGT 483.
And nailed to him again.
Isn't that a meme? That's a meme somewhere, right?
I think so.
Are they allowed to do that? Is that even a thing? Like, I don't know if he copyrights memes, but RGT
483. Yeah, I don't think you can copyright a meme. I think meme is public domain.
I'm going to double check it. RGT 483. So far nothing. I could have sworn it meant something. I'm gonna put meme. Maybe it's screw off. Nope, nothing of note. So interesting. I thought for sure I've heard RGT 483. Interesting. And and he's got his nunchaku spins.
Yeah, those look great.
They're freaking amazing. Yeah, these guys are crazy, but again, they're tiny as hell. Like literally, little baby turtles, man. They're so tiny. They're all basically the same size though. Unlike the other turtles, these guys are basically the same size.
Slight differences, but not really.
It's probably just the way they've been posed. But yeah, as you can see, they each come with a base, right? And you can join the bases up so that they do something more like that.
Right, group shot.
Yeah, I don't know why, but unfortunately, they usually go all like outwards, which is kind of weird. Because it would have been nice if Donatello could peek through the back there, and that's all of their.
Yeah, that looks great.
Those look really, really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that, stabby.
Pretty much.
Yeah, some really great stuff. All their skateboards. Yeah, man, they look freaking awesome. These guys are a lot of fun. If you enjoy that scale, you can really get some really cool stuff. A lot of great photography, and in places like China and Japan, it makes a lot of sense. Like really, they're scaling down a lot of things. Like miniatures are huge in Japan right now, so this sort of really falls in line. Because Mety Toyz is really going all in on their 1/18th scale. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. But these guys are also available if you guys are interested on Big Bad Toy Store, Joy Toy. But actually, what am I talking about? No, if you guys are in Canada, you need to go to TitanToys.com because all of these guys are available there. If you just search for Joy Toy, you'll find they're all available. Oh, April's a badass. I don't know if she's the best. Everyone says the same thing. April and Splinter are the best looking versions of themselves.
Oh, that's great.
Oh yeah, she looks freaking awesome. She looks
really good.
Absolutely bonkers. She's literally one of the best looking Aprils that they've made so far. A lot of fun here too. I mean, they really have gone all out with these.
Yeah, they just went with it, man.
Yeah, man, they're just killing it. There she is. Taking a selfie. Might as well take a selfie. So, guys, these are all available at TitanToys.com. Canadian, it's only $59.99. Is that right? No, I'm just kidding. These guys are much smaller, but it's a really good price. $59.99 is a great price. There she is with a camera. I love the what's it called? The fanny pack on her back.
Mm-hmm.
That is really, really cool. And here she is, roving reporter. I love her. A little bit more of a. Actually, that's a throwback camera too, man.
Yep,
it's a pretty throwback camera. I think they are stuck in the '80s. Looking at them now.
Yeah. In that backpack, there's probably small bits of film.
She's got a different expression, dude.
Mm.
That's cool, man. I am worried about
these are really good.
I'm worried about those pegs, though, man. Those are some small pegs. And she's I don't know if she comes with the Mausers, but there they are. She's looking pretty badass in terms of what it is. Oh no, she does. Yeah. Oh shit. She comes with a crap ton of stuff. Look at that.
That's a lot too.
She
has her own stand, 2 heads.
Yeah.
5 hands. Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's nuts. Actually, it's 7 hands if you include
7 hands because she's got the 2 on her.
Yeah. And a microphone. Crazy stuff. She stands a whopping 10.4 centimeters tall. I think she does actually tower over the turtles, which is correct.
Yes.
She needs to be taller than the turtles. Great stuff. And then you got Bebop and Rocksteady. They're a pair.
Yeah.
And they're $113.99 at TitanToys.com. This seems to be the only shot of them. Well, actually, no, that's not true. But yeah, this is the double set. Man, they look great. These all
the detailing, man. The detail is great. It's like it's next level.
100% K-pop boys. These are the real deal. These are the real deal. Heavy hitters. They are the heavy hitters. All right, so they are sold individually though. So you can pick up the 2-pack, or you can pick up Rocksteady by himself. Oh man, look at that. City Sewer. I love it.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, get some grime in there, man. Get some grime. Yeah, look. This guy does not take a shower. I mean, he's a freaking rhinoceros. He don't need no shower. He got the pot belly. This ain't no boy band. Dude. He comes with he comes with a lot of stuff. Holy crap! He comes with a boom box.
Yeah, he's absolutely
also doubles as some sort of gun, or maybe it's a thing. I don't know. Comes with a sewer shield.
I wonder if that swivels down. That handle. That handle has to swivel.
Yeah, for sure. Again, I think it's some sort of what's it called, like bludgeoning device. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah. He's got a big ass gun, a knife, and of course his grenade belt. Right. Mm-hmm. Great stuff. He's even got a water canister or something, or maybe that's a bullet. I don't know. But yeah, man, like great stuff. And then let's check out Bebop. Oh, I like Bebop's got to be one of my favorites. Look at this guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the attitude. He's got the Full Metal jacket,
the necklace. He's got everything, man.
Just crazy. Love those stapled pants.
What do you think of the paint?
I think the paint's pretty cool. Like it's got everything that you would want, and it's amazing they can get this much detail into something so small.
Right.
You know what I mean? I like the wash, to bring out some of the details.
I love that. I do love that.
Yeah. It's really, really cool. Yeah. Let's see what does he come with? He comes with he comes with he comes with a guitar. That's cool, man.
Nice.
I didn't know that was a guitar. I thought it was just a Full Metal jacket. That's sweet. That is cool. He's got some knuckle dusters.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a devil horns.
Rock on, baby. Rock on.
Devil horns. He's even got a what's it called? The surfer kind of thing, I think, going.
Yeah, Spencer Weeks. Boombox is a rocket launcher, and that was the missile.
Oh, that is so cool.
Got it. Thanks for clearing that up, Spencer.
That makes a lot of sense. And then we got Master Splinter here.
Yeah, these all look great, man.
Dude, they're amazing. Now they are smaller stature. Okay, they're 3 3/4 inches, but who cares, man? These things. Oh, that is the cutest thing ever. Are you serious?
And those are anatomically correct.
They are anatomically correct. I mean, look, one of them's actually in their shell.
Mm-hmm.
That is so cool, man. Look at that.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, I love that. That
That's
is so
good, man.
cool. Very, very, very samurai-esque.
Mhm.
Cool. Wow. What kind of is that his staff? That is crazy.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah. I will have to say though, I think the lighter fur doesn't really work for me. I think I would have preferred a slightly darker fur. But
I'm thinking maybe their take on it was that he would blend into the clothing.
yeah, maybe. Wow, look at that. He comes with a
Look
tatami
at
mat.
that. Yeah.
That is really cool. They really, bravo to these guys. They're doing something very different. 9.5 centimeters. He's pretty small. But look at everything he comes with, man. He comes with the four turtle boys. He comes with a walking staff, a hidden knife, a hidden sword, two I'm gonna call them tomahawks because I don't know what the hell they're called. And this crazy weird weapon here. That's not, and two kunais. Then you got the straw hat and the straw cloak.
Yeah.
And even at the Tommy mat, sliced in half. Just crazy. Yeah, man, these guys are rocking it. Like between Joy Toy and what are these guys called again? Ling Ji Hung.
Mm-hmm.
These guys they're both like just taking this in stride. It has been the year of TMNT for the last 20, 30 years. It's been 40 years
Don't stop. Keep going.
35 years. No. You can't stop. You can't stop this train we're on. This is crazy. Yeah, man. This is just nuts. Like, and of course, how can you not? Come on. You can have your cake and do whatever you want with it. Like crazy, crazy,
Sure.
Steve. Crazy turtles.
King Panther has a question for you, Mr. J, Canada. Did you receive your Mondo Lion-O? I didn't purchase one, but my Cyclops from Mondo arrived, and he looks epic.
As you guys probably know, times are tough. I did not go in on Lion-O, much to my dismay. I hope that there will be a second time around. As a matter of fact, if anybody's interested, Lion-O went back up for pre-order. Retail Lion-O, mondoshop.com. But if you go to Entertainment Earth and use the promo code, if enough of you guys buy this version of Lion-O, I might be able to get enough points to pick it up myself. So, let's see. There he is. Mondo Lion-O is now available on Entertainment Earth, and if you use the code in the description below, you guys can actually pick up this Mondo Lion-O for your very own. He's crazy. He's huge. He's massive. And this is the retail version, so it doesn't come with nearly as much stuff, but that's okay. Who wants Demon Snarf? You don't need Demon Snarf. You just get regular Lion-O, $24.99, available right now on entertainmentearth.com. So yeah, guys, definitely, if you guys are inclined on picking up this Lion-O on Entertainment Earth, it would really help out the channel, and I might be able to get enough points to pick him up myself. So really appreciate that, guys. Thank you. But no, I did not grab Lion-O 1/6 scale. Noel, thank you for asking though. Thank you.
Mother Slug, Rocksteady's machine gun looks too big. Given they're supposed to be genetically enhanced, doesn't mean their weapons should be. But it's the 90s. I get you, Mother Slug, but it's the 90s where everything was big guns, oversized guns. So maybe they're keeping that in theme with that. Pouches, thumbs, everything.
But you got to remember, this is their take on it, so they're taking their liberties, which is fine.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying, but then again, he's got a freaking boombox rocket launcher. Come on.
And that's cool.
That is cool.
Andrew Davis, Rocksteady boombox looks like a rocket launcher as it has a shoulder harness. Yes, thank you, Andrew. Mm-hmm. So we're nearing the end. We got about 10 minutes left, and I'm looking forward to the. We got a couple of shows probably left before the end of the year, and I would love to do a retrospective on what was, best toys, best comics, best films. So
absolutely,
that's something that those of you who are watching and are going to be watching this later, start putting that into your into your thoughts, because I'd like to have a nice little bit of discussion as to like maybe like a top 5 in each kind of category, or things that stood out for all of us throughout the year. Because I can't believe like these years just keep going by faster and faster and faster.
It's crazy.
Yeah, but I'd love to know what everyone was juiced for, because we know what people are looking forward for 2025. It's all Ghostbusters and Turtles.
Speak for yourself. I'm in for the Motu. Always 100% Master Universe. Never die. And if you want your turtles, you can still get the Turtles of Grayskull. It's all good. It's all good. Again, the gift that keeps on giving, man.
Yeah, for sure. And you said before we go, you said that there was some stuff with Hasbro that you wanted to talk about.
Well, we'll just touch on it, slightly. But Hasbro is actually being Hasbro made headlines the other week because their investors are actually taking them to court for misleading the sales numbers, and their evidence. Their evidence is actually provided by toy tubers and YouTubers and social media, because of the massive numbers of clearance and liquidated Hasbro merchandise from Star Wars, from Marvel Legends, from Dungeons and Dragons, from so many different properties that they're associated with. They have actually been called upon by their investors to prove in court that they are not misleading them. It's pretty crazy. Let me just bring up the article.
That's not good.
It's pretty crazy. It's absolutely nuts. A lot of people are wondering what the hell is actually going on. But yeah, so here it is. If you want to share that again. So yeah, this was posted on December 3rd, 2024 by PR Newswire. Hasbro investors have the opportunity to lead Hasbro into securities fraud lawsuit.
That's not good.
It's pretty crazy. Rosen Law Firm, a global investor rights law firm, reminds purchasers of common stock Hasbro, Nasdaq, HAS between February 27th and 22nd and October 25th of 2023. So literally a full year. Both dates inclusive of the class period. So there's a class action lawsuit from all the investors. So basically, they're literally asking investors to, give them the money to actually go into a class action for Hasbro. So here's what's going on. Rosen Law states, we encourage investors to select quantified counsel with a track record of successful leadership roles, often blah 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 blah. Here we go. Class action services from a number of securities class action settlements in 2017. The firm has been ranked up to the top four each since. Oh no, that's just requesting.
Yeah, they're just talking about how good they are.
Yeah, they're just talking about what their qualifications are. Here we go. According to the lawsuit, during the class period, defendants made false and/or misleading statements that represented the quality of inventory. Oh crap! The quality of inventory and the appropriateness of the levels of inventories carried by Hasbro and its retailers compared to the customer demand. Ouch!
That's some fraud there.
Oh my god!
That's heavy fraud.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
Allegedly.
Yes, but in truth, but now here's the accusation. In truth, however, Hasbro has built up a significant buildup of inventory that it was struggling to manage and which far exceeded customer demand. Oh my god! Oh my god! That's crazy. That is crazy. As a result, defendant statements about Hasbro's inventory and what inventory levels reflected regarding demand were materially false and misleading and/or lack reasonable basis. It's insane. When the true details enter the market, the lawsuit claims that investors suffered major damages.
Yeah.
And let me give you a little insight into that, Steve. Check this out. This is eye-opening too. I recently made a trip. Let's see, Mega J Retro. I think it was Buffalo. Let's see if it comes up. There it is. So I recently made a trip, but I'm going to put, instead of that, I'm going to put Ollie's. Where
Where was that? No, come on, where'd it go? Sexy Turtles, yay, Sexy Turtles. No, it's now I remember. It's an MJR Collector. MJR Collector. Did I spell all these right? I think I spelled it wrong. There it is. So check this out. I recently took a trip down to Ollie's, and this
where is Ollie's? Ollie's is in Buffalo.
Ollie's is in the United States. It's a liquidation warehouse, and they have been in the news lately, specifically by what you saw, because the kind of inventory they are holding on for. I mean, this is just crazy. Check this out, Steve. I'm going to fast forward to the part where it just gets really ridiculous. Look at this. This is just nuts. And I'm gonna take it to 2x speed because it's a long. Believe it or not, it's a long segment. It actually takes literally forever to get through this amount of toys. But check this out.
That's just in Buffalo in one off.
This is only in one. This is like one city. Not
yeah,
even.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Right? And look at this. Look at how many, and these are all marked down to $9.99. These what's it called? These vintage these vintage collection versions, the retro collection versions. They were like $5 each. Like this, it was just insane. Look at all these. Master Universe is different. There's only a few of them there, but look at that. How many do you see on the peg there? $9 each.
Yeah,
it's absolutely staggering. Poor Lando. Lando was everywhere, right? Look, Lando. It was crazy.
Well, what have we here?
It was absolutely bonkers. Look at this. This is where it really gets shocking. Marvel Legends. Marvel Legends were everywhere. Everywhere. The Mandalorian was all over the place. Right, they had so many different, like Shang-Chi was everywhere. Poor Dungeons and Dragons. I love Dungeons and Dragons. They were everywhere. Admiral Holdo. She took the cake. I could not turn around without seeing a Holdo. I think at one point I counted 60 Holdos. 60 freaking Holdos in the same place, in multiple places. Oh, that's Hordor. I got confused at one point. I was getting confused. Like you had a few Masterverse figures here, but not many, right? But what you saw in abundance. Look at all these, like Eternals for days.
That's insane.
It was crazy. America Chavez, Multiverse of Madness, Wong. Like it was ridiculous, and believe it or not,
that's mind blowing. Look at
it. And look, even the Black Panther, brother, this was crazy. And this look at all those Marvel Legends. Look at all those Marvel Legends, and it's because of these videos. It's because of the social media that's surrounding all this. This is the reason why Hasbro's investors are taking them to court. It is crazy. Poor Speedball, man. Speedball's a great figure. Crazy. It was just aisleway after aisleway after aisleway. They have figures here from like 5 years ago. Those are figures from 5 years ago. Dude, it's bad. It was really bad.
Yeah, that's not good.
Just absolutely bonkers. And this is what, like, here. Let's just do a really quick pan. Look at all these. All the look, just aisleways upon aisleways of just like dead figures. Like,
you know, like in the Matrix when he goes, "I want guns," and then the guns come up, the infinite shelving of guns. That's what's going on here.
But look at this. All toys already 33% off on top of what you're already saving. And by the way, look at all these Hasbro boxes on the left-hand side.
Man, you don't even want to open those.
No, look at me. I'm swimming.
Your look is like, can you believe this?
It's a deer caught in the headlights. It's a deer caught in the freaking headlights. I am flabbergasted by what I'm witnessing here. Just absolutely, like, seriously. I'm like, wow, what is going on? Look at them, rows upon rows. Like, we're talking like 6 deep of each character.
That's mind-boggling, man.
It's shocking.
absolutely shocking. So, is there a problem with Hasbro? I think the answer is yes.
I would say so.
And I think they're going to have a very hard time, avoiding this lawsuit. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, just nuts.
Well, what a great show. We're going to wrap it up with a couple more of our comments. I guess Mother Slug wants to get into the best of 2024 already. I would love to too.
But it's midnight over here, Mother Slug. Like we're getting pretty tired. But look forward to that in an upcoming show, because I think there's going to be a lot to talk about.
And Power Turtle Buster. The past 4 years have felt like 1.5.
100%.
Yeah, you ain't wrong there. Kenzo's Creations. Evening, everyone. Happy Hump Day.
It's over now. We're already on Thursday.
That's right.
Kenzo. Of course, I think Kenzo's on the. I think he's on the east though. I think he's
West Coast.
Yeah, West Coast.
Right. Yeah, it's probably still around 9 o'clock for him. Mother Slug, Hasbro must be following NECA politics now. Great job, guys.
No, but at least Hasbro doesn't threaten their clients yet. That was just stupid.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that.
Not a good idea. No.
Yeah, for sure. Well, Jay, I want to thank you. This was a great show.
Absolutely.
Had a great time chopping it up, and looking forward to next week. I want to thank everyone who came by and spent some time with us this evening, and for all the amazing comments and all of the turtle love, as well as the heavy metal and the trip down memory lane. Some great artists and some great stories contained within those tomes, and looking forward to seeing what they've got in store for us coming up next. Because I think, with what they have in store and with all the money that they've been able to raise, they're going to be able to do some great things in the next couple
crazy.
years.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to new creators. I'm looking forward to new stories, and I'm looking forward to Atrium getting into the pages of heavy metal. I think that would be freaking amazing.
You know what? That would be interesting.
That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be interesting?
That would definitely be interesting.
I think a reach. I think a reach is an
universe. Put it into the universe.
I think you should ask for an interview and then slyly come in through the side. That's how that works.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Side door. Maybe not back door, but side door for sure.
Hey, you got the cake. Why not? I mean, it's all good.
Can't argue with that. All right, everyone. Until next week, keep it indie and enjoy the week and stay safe.
Good journey, everybody.